a lot of these companies, they don't understand the hard work and labor that goes into the voice acting, the face acting, the body capture, all of the likenesses that they use to sell these video games. It's us. We're doing that work, and we're just asking to be paid commensurately for our labor. I think a big problem that we have right now in the video game industry is that the folks at the top come from a background that isn't necessarily classic media, like film, like television. So they really don't understand the work that goes into the creation of these video games on the performer's side. And so we're out here today to teach them what it costs and how much our labor is worth.
But in the meanwhile, I want to note that video game developers who do want to treat our members fairly, who do want to treat their workers fairly, already have the option and are already signing on to our tiered independent interactive media agreement and our interim agreement for this contract.
I think, it's clear that AI has become the most challenging issue in so many negotiations that we're doing now. But what's also become clear is that these video game companies are incredibly isolated in this area. We've made deals with the studios and streamers. We've made deals without a strike with the major record labels and with countless other employers which provide for informed consent and fair compensation for our members. And yet for some reason the video game companies refuse to do that. And that's what's going to be their undoing, is the fact they are so isolated in their refusal to treat their workers fairly as it relates to AI.
And there's no type of performance and no type of performer is left out. And we're also going to be making sure that that language is clear and thorough and doesn't leave holes or workarounds that basically undo the protections they're purporting to give. And
do you think there's an ethical way for AI and performers to continue to work together, and what does that look like in both of your minds?
It looks like our proposals. It looks like the agreements you can go and read right now. I get developers asking me about, but what about traditional uses of AI in games? And I'm like, those are amazing. We've taken great care to isolate the kinds of AI that replaces us and cuts us out of our work versus other kinds that are already used in games. That's something we're aware of. We care about understanding this process and making sure that our proposals are feasible. And so the agreements that are available right now are clear about making that distinction, and that's why so many employers have already signed them, because they see that it's something that's not in conflict with how they make games.
Yeah, the thing that's, I think, most disappointing to me about the way the companies have responded is we didn't come to the table saying ban AI, saying no AI, or anything like that. We recognize that there are legitimate ways for them to work with AI and that it can be done ethically and responsibly. But instead of responding to that by coming to the table with, agreement with proposals that protect all of our members, they're trying to shut some people out, to leave some people unprotected, and to make sure those protections are not adequate. That's unacceptable, and it's frankly really disappointing, and that's why we're out here on this picket line, is because the companies have refused to do their part to make a fair deal. But
So this is mandatory. Like what we're doing right now, it's a multi-billion-dollar industry where people are underpaid, not protected at all from AI, anything, and we want to make sure our members are taken care of, compensated, they're safe, they have health care and a pension when they retire. That's why they're in this union.
Oh, yes. Okay, I was like, that's an excellent first function for it.
And she and I just got together and danced.
We're here to keep our fellow members from being exploited. There are a lot of loopholes and walkarounds, I guess you could call it. And
side letters.
Yeah. And it's time to come clean and put all the cards on the table and make everybody be able to make a living in this business.
That's a no.
ready. Water, everybody take some water. Ready, right, purple, purple, water. Yes. No, doing great. Hey, I hope y'all get the contract. Yes. He's got this one on it. He's got it here. Yeah.